I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands. Feel me fully fade. I'm light as a fire that don't let me escape. The stars still remember they fall to our fate. I don't wanna wait. Every single part of me in flames. Tell me how to take.
Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make this travel and tour website by using the Elementor Flexbox container. So let me refresh the website from scratch and I will show the demonstration of the website which we're going to make. So you can see that we have this animation when the screen is loaded, and we have this slideshow images coming like this, and also we have the transparent grid section like this. I will show you how to make this type of transparent section with the slideshow images at the back. So let's move to the next section. Here we have the about us section where we have this type of circular images and this hover effect on the button, and these are our another section where I have the grid layout. So at first this layout are transparent, and when I hover on this it became dark. Okay, so I will show you how to make such type of section with this type of border radius. Okay, so let's move to our services section. Here I have the services boxes like that. You can also make this slide, but in this video I'm going to make this grid. I will show you how to make this slide also by using the Elementor widget swiper library. Okay. Okay, so this is our another section where I have fixed images in the back. So when I scroll, the image will be fixed behind all the section like this. Okay, so here I have this section. I will show you how to make this type of section, and this is totally responsive for all the screens. So here we have the final section, which is the contact us section. So here I have the form, which is totally working form. You can integrate this form with your Hostinger account or any account, and when you send the mail will send to your client Gmail. Okay, so if you want to learn this, you can comment in the comment box. I will make a separate video for that. Okay, so this is our footer, and this is our scroll to top button. When I click on this, it will take me to the top of our hero section. And okay, so these are the menus, and you can see that when I hover on the menu, the animation come from left to right direction like this. So I will show you how to add this type of animation in your header. So let's click on the about. It will take me to the about us section. Similarly for the packages, services, and for the contact. Okay, so here we have the book now button. Okay, so let's move to our responsiveness part. So if I go to the inspect option, you can see that this website is totally responsive, and this website is totally responsive like this. Our menu is right now for the desktop, and when I go to the mobile screen, it automatically shrinks, and the menu become like that. Okay, so if I click on the menu, we have this type of triggering option also. If I click on the about, it will take me to the about. Similarly for all the links, and let me show the responsive and let me show the animation part of this video. So let me refresh this in the mobile version also, so you can see that animation is also working in mobile part of the video. Okay, so this website is totally responsive for all the screens. So I will show you how to make this type of website, single pager website, by using the Elementor Flexbox container and Element and WordPress. Okay, so let's start the video, and we're gonna make this from scratch. Okay, so for making this, I have installed a fresh WordPress installation. So let me show you the themes which I'm using. So let's get back to the themes. And for the themes, I'm using the Hello Elementor theme, the official Elementor theme. And you can use any theme according to you which is compatible with the Elementor. And for the plugins, we are using the Elementor and the Elementor Pro, and you can also use the essential add-ons for the Elementor if you need. Okay, so after that, what you have to do, you have to go to the pages. Okay, so first let's go to the Elementor settings, and in the Elementor settings we have to go to the features. And if you are using the old version of the Elementor, so just you have to enable some feature, like you have to enable the Flexbox container from here. Okay, and uh, that's it for this project. And also you can enable the swiper library, which is the new upgraded JavaScript library, which is used for making the swiper means slides type of layout. And these are the additional custom breakpoints. If you are required, you can also enable this, and also enable this nested elements. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, so after that we have to go to the pages, and in the pages you have to make a new page. So as you can see that I have already make a new page here. Okay, so right now this page is totally blank. So let's go to the edit, and here we have to choose the Elementor full width here, or you can choose the Elementor. So let's choose the Elementor canvas, and after building our homepage we're gonna make the header and footer. And okay, so let's open this with edit with Elementor, and we're gonna make our hero section first. And I will give you all the images file in the video description, so you can download from there. Okay, so this is the Elementor AI. So I will make some videos on the Elementor AI, which is very powerful. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so for making this, let's enter a new section here, and let's go to our main section. And in this we have to choose the width is 1300 pixel, and for the height we're going to choose the 700 pixel, the main height. Okay, so after that we have to go to advanced, and here in the and remove all the padding. By going to the advanced option, remove all the paddings, and after that we have to go to this slideshow option. And in the slideshow we have to upload some images. Okay, so let me quickly get back to my downloads, and here I'm gonna upload the images which are required for making this. I think our all the images are uploaded, so let me go to slideshow again, and here we have, and here we're gonna choose some images for the slideshow. So I'll prefer to choose the black images, so our white text will be visible. Okay, so let me choose 4 to 3 images, one, two, and let's choose another image this, and some white black image also like this. Okay, so this is a portrait image. We have to choose the landscape image. So let's choose this. This is also okay. So let's choose this one, two, three. Okay, those three images. So let's create a new gallery and insert gallery. So it will automatically insert the images like that. Okay, so our images are ready, so we have to go to here duration. We have to choose the duration to this seconds, and here you can choose the transition effect. So right now I'm going to choose the slide down transition. You can also choose the fade slide and slide left. Okay, so let's go to the background size. Here we're going to choose the cover, and for the background position we're going to choose the center and center. Okay, so these are all the properties of the CSS. If you know the CSS, then Elementor is very easy to learn. Okay, so here we also we can add the cons burn effect. So when the image is there, it will zoom little bit. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's go to the widgets, and okay, so you can do one more thing. Go to the container, and here go to the background overlay. Then here choose the dark black color, and here you can adjust the opacity of this like that. Okay, so we're gonna keep this dark so our text would be visible. Okay, so let's add a heading, and after that we're gonna go to the container, and here go to the layout, and choose the direction to column, vertical, and center. Okay, so let's book your outdoor adventure. Let me write it here. Book your outdoor adventure, and go to styles, and from here we're going to choose the white color, and for the font I'm going to choose the Playfair display and the Poppins font. Okay, so you can choose any font you want. So I'm going to keep this to 700 bold weight, font weight, and let me increase the font size to 65 pixel. Okay, like that. So after that we have to enter a text widget here. So let's drag and drop this, and for this I'm gonna choose this little bit white color, and for that I'm gonna choose the Poppins font. So you can choose any font you want. Let's increase this size also, and so you can see that right now the text is totally like this. So we have to add the break. So let me make it center, and in the content go to the text, and here you have to just add a HTML BR tag to shift it to the next line. Okay, so let me add the BR tag in the neck here, so it will do it like that. Okay, so after that we have to go to the widget, and here we have to add a container. So let's add a container. Let's make this container full width, and after that go to advanced and remove all the padding. Then go to here, and here we have to drag and drop a button. So let's go to container, and go to layout, and here we're gonna make it center and center like that. Okay, so let's duplicate this, and here we have to go to the layout again, and here we have to choose the flex row and center like that. Okay, so let me quickly change the content. Go to click here, and here we have to choose the caps capital. Choose the book now, and from here in the size you can go to and set to the medium. Okay, so like here you can see that we have this color. So let me open my previous, and from here we're gonna copy the code of the colors. Okay, because we want to use the same color, but I don't have the color code right now, so I'm gonna go to my go to my this project, and I'm just copying the code of the color. Okay, so let me go here, and from here I have to copy the color code. Okay, so A79770. So let's go to styles, and from here I'm gonna write A79770. Okay, like that. So let's save this color, so we don't have to put the hexacode again and again. So let's save this theme one, and for the second color we're gonna copy the second color. Okay, so this is B6984E. So go to here, and B6984E. So let's write it here, B6984E. Okay, so let's save this as a theme too. So it's a good practice. So whenever you start a new website, you have to just save all the font size and font the colors. Okay, so we don't have to write again and again. Okay, okay. So now we have to choose background for this. So let's choose the background to theme one, and I'm gonna make this transparent. So just go here and make it little bit transparent, so our background visible. So our background image will be visible, and let's make it whitish color. And here you can see that I have the border. So for adding the border, choose the button, and go to styles, and from here in the border type choose solid, and for the border width we're gonna choose the 2, and for the border color I'm gonna choose the same color of the BG. So let me preview this. Okay, so this is looking like that. Now just we have to add some border radius, so let's add the border radius of 20. Okay, so you can see that this is in the circular direction, and just we have to add this type of transparent on the hover. So for adding this we have to go to book now, and go to hover option, and in the background type choose this and make this transparent, and for the text color make it white. Then for the border color we're gonna make this white too. Okay, so let's go to our normal, and here I have to make the border color theme one. Okay, so now you can see that. Let's make this white. Okay, so it is working like that. So if you want to increase some border width, you have to just go here and increase the border width to this. Okay, so like this. Okay, so just you have to change the fonts style. So I'm gonna choose the Poppins font for the button also. So let me preview this. Okay, so this is looking like this. Okay, so just we have to duplicate. Okay, so let me remove this, and now we have to write the content for this. So let's me write this how to camp, and for this I'm gonna choose the medium again and to go to styles, and from here we have to make it transparent, and for the text color I'm gonna make it white, and for the border choose the solid and width will be 3, and for the border color choose the white, for the border radius 20. So you can see that. So when I go in the hover, so the background color will be the theme one. Okay, and here we have to also add some transparency, so it will be visible on like this. Okay, and for the text color we're gonna keep it to the white, and for the and on the hover the color would be like this. So let's go to normal again, and here we have to choose the white, and for the hover we have to again choose the theme one. Okay, so let me preview this so you can see that our buttons are ready. So let's update this. Just I have to change the font of this, so let me choose the Poppins font for this also. Okay, so you can see that. Let's update. Okay, so let me view my page in a new window. So our live update will, so it will automatically update here. Okay, like that. So let me increase this font. Let me keep this 70. Okay, update. After that, we have to add this section. Okay, so for adding this section, go to the widget and here drag and drop a container. Okay, so let's drag and drop the container here, and we're gonna shift it to below at last. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's go to here and choose the full width, and in the advanced remove all the padding. After that we have to make these boxes, so go to widget again, and from here drag and drop a container. Okay, make it full width, remove all the padding, and just duplicate this. So we have the 4 boxes. Okay, go to the main container, go to the layout and make it to row, center and center. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go to this container, first container, go to styles, go to background color, and from here choose the theme one, and we're gonna make it transparent like that, and go to advanced, and here we have to add some padding. So let's add the padding of 30, and go to styles and add the border radius of 20 also. Okay, so now we have to add here, and here I'm going to choose the icon widget, type here icon, so it will drag and drop an icon widget. So let me go to the upload svg, and if you want to download some beautiful svg, you can go to the svgrepo.com. so there you will find so many good svg for your project. Okay, so let's wait for it to upload. Okay, so okay, so let me choose this, and for this go to styles, and here we're gonna choose the whitish color. So let's increase its font size little bit like this. Okay, let's keep it 85, 80, let's keep it 70, 70. Okay, so after that we have to add this text, so let's go to widget, and from here drag and drop a heading, and here I'm gonna write it tracking. Go to styles and make this white, and we're gonna choose the Poppins font for this also, and like that. So let me decrease the font size. I'm so let's keep the 22, 22. Okay, so we have to decrease some font width. Let's choose the 500. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's do one thing, we're gonna remove all the container. So let's remove this, delete, and we're gonna duplicate the first container. So duplicate this, duplicate this, duplicate this. So you can see that we have the 4 boxes, but just we have to add some spaces to it. So go to the main container of the boxes, and here add the gaps. So again, this is the css flexbox property. If you know the css flexbox, then learning this is very easy. So here you can see that Again we have space, but the boxes are like this. So you can do one more thing. Here you can see that the boxes are square in shape. For making this square, go to the container, first container, and here just add the 50 in the top and 50 in the below, so it will be square in shape like that. Okay, so just we have to go to this and just copy and paste the styles, so it will automatically paste the styles. Okay, so this is the power of Elementor. Okay, so you can see that all the sections are ready, just you have to change the content. Okay, so let's go to our main container, and here we have to add some gap. So let's add 50, or you can add 40. And for these grid boxes we have to add some margin top. So let me add the margin of 40 at the top. Okay, so you can see that our first section is ready. Just we have to change the content. So you can change the content according to you. So let me quickly add this type of effect, which is coming like that. So you have to just go to this container and go to styles, and from the hover choose a background type, and here just choose the color which you want to add in the hover. Okay, so let's copy it again, and you have to just paste the styles, paste and paste. Okay, so just you have to change the content of this, and let's update. Okay, so let's move to our next section. Okay, so for making, okay, so let me refresh this here one more time. Okay, so you can see that our first section is ready, and you can see that here we have this type of text. If you want to make this text totally caps lock, go to style, go to typography, and here you can choose a transform property and make it capitalize. Okay, and just update. Okay, like this. Okay, so this section is ready. So let's move to the about the section. So go to here, and we're gonna choose the two section layout. Go to the main container, and from here choose the 1300 width. Advanced, remove all the padding from here, and let me here. You can also name here. So let me name here hero and about. So it will be easy to understand which is our which section. Okay. So in the about we have these two. So let's choose this container, and here I'm gonna remove the padding. Also for this container, go to advanced and remove all the padding. Okay, so now just go to this container, go to advanced, and we're gonna add 80 padding to the top and 80 padding to the below. Okay, so let's go here, and here I'm gonna keep the 40% width, and for this go to layout, I'm gonna keep the 60% width. Okay, so let's go to widget, and from here we're gonna drag and drop an image widget. Let's choose some images. So let me choose this image. You can choose whatever image you want. Okay, so after that you have to add this text. So let's go to widget, drag and drop this text, and here I'm gonna write about us. Go to styles and make this completely black, and from here I'm gonna choose the play fair display font, and choose the font width 700, and just increase the font size till 60. Okay, and after that we have to go to the text editor and just drag and drop the text editor here, and let's duplicate this. After that give some space and duplicate it again. Go to styles, and here we're gonna choose color like this. Okay, let me save this color also. So let me save this as a text create. Okay, so now we have to change the font of this. Go to here and choose the poppins. Let's increase the font size till 17. Okay, so now just you have to make the book now button. Just go to widget, and from here just upload this, and write here book now. Okay, after that go to styles, and from here go to background color and choose the theme too, and just go to content, go to, and here you're gonna choose the medium. Okay, then we have to go to styles, and here choose the border radius of 20. Okay, so and on hover we're gonna make it completely black, and for the text color we're gonna make it white. Okay, so for adding this type of animation, what we have to do, we have to go to this hover, and here you can choose so many animations. Like if I click this, so it will be like that. Okay, so let's keep this animation. Okay, so let's update. Okay, so just for adding some spaces, go to the container, and here in the layout, we're gonna add some space. So let me add 40, 30 would be good. So let's see. Okay, so it is looking like that. Okay, so if you want to increase the image size, you can also increase this like that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it at 67 like that. Okay, so let's make it 63, and let's update. Okay, so you can see that our two sections are ready, and let's move to our next section. And also the animations is and also this hover animation is working for the about us, and also this. So for this section, okay, so let's make this section. For this section, I'm gonna add this widget, this section, and after that, let's go to this here. We're gonna make it 1300 full width, means the width, and remove all the padding, and add 80 at the top and 80 at the below. Okay, so after that, go to styles, and here we have to choose the background color. So let's choose the theme one. Okay, then we go to widget. Let's copy this, paste it here, and let's write this packages. Double click, write it here, packages. Okay, so now just go to the packages and go to the layout, and from here make it center and center, and go to about us, and here we're gonna change it to white. So let's write here, find your next. So let me write here our best packages. You can write whatever you want according to your website. Okay, so after that we have to add some lorem ipsum. So let me go to here, and here I'm going to drag and drop this. So go to text, and here we have to create some breaks. So let me break this from this. I'm gonna add br tag. Okay, br tag. Okay, so let's go to styles and make it center. Then we're gonna make it white, and let's choose the Poppins font again, and okay, so let's increase this like that, make it 20. Okay, or you can decrease, let me decrease this, or whatever you want. I'm gonna keep it at 18. Okay, so let's make this grid. For making this grid, what we have to do, we have to add a main container here. Okay, so let's name this container main grid box. Okay, so go to choose the full width, and go to advanced, and remove all the padding, and inside this we're gonna make three containers. Okay, so go to here and choose the full width, go to advanced, and remove all the padding. Then after that, what we have to do, we have to just duplicate this like that, and go to main grid box, go to layout, and from here row, center, and center. Okay, so we have this. So now what we have to do, let's go to this first container, and here we have to drag and drop a container again inside this. Okay, so for this we're gonna choose the full width, and in the advanced remove all the padding. Okay, so now we have here these three containers. Let's go to first container of this main container, and inside this go to styles, and we're gonna choose a background image. So let's choose a portrait image. Okay, so I'm gonna choose some black image like this. Okay, so here we have to go, and let's choose the large, and for the position, center, display size is cover. Okay, and you can choose no repeat also if you want. So now what we have to do, we have to just drag and drop a spacer here, space bar. So drag and drop this. So you can see that the space bar is coming below inside this, but we want the space bar above this. So you can just do it like this, main box, and we have to add this inside this. Okay, so now we have the three container, and inside this container I have the space bar, then container. So if I go to the space bar and increase the spacing, so you can see that our image box is changing this. So let me make this 335 pixel. Okay, so like that, you can also make it 400 pixel, but I think 335 is good. Okay, so now we have to go to this main container, and inside this container I'm gonna add this. So let's go to widget, and here I'm gonna add this. So let's write this best RV camping, uh, best RV camping, and let's go to styles, and we're gonna make this white. Let's make this center, and for this I'm gonna choose the Oswald font. You can choose any font you want. I am choosing Oswald font here for this. Okay, so let's use the font weight. So you have to add some padding to the container, so let's add 30. Okay, so now we have to add uh, like this. Okay, so let's go to here, and we're gonna make this like this. And okay, so let's make the center also. So right now let's increase this text size, font size. Let's keep it 25, 25. Okay, so now it is not visible because we if you want to make it like this, so on the hover it should black, and so it should be visible. So let's go to this container and go to styles. From here choose the background color and make it all black. So just go here and add some transparency like this. Okay, so the text would be visible somehow. And on the hover you have to go to the background type, and here choose all the black, full black color. So on hover it will be like that. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to add this border radius. So for adding this, I think the space is little bit, so let's make it 250. Okay, 250 is good. So you can also decrease this, so let's maybe increase it 25. Okay, so like that. Okay, so now we have to add the border radius. So for adding the border radius, go to the main container and go to style, go to border, and make it untick. So in the top add 20, and for the right add 20. Just that's it. Okay, so you can see that our one grid is ready. Now what we have to do, we have to just duplicate this two times. So let's go to this, and okay, let's go to this, and we're gonna duplicate this. Let's duplicate this again. Okay, now we have to go to the main grid boxes, go to advanced, choose untick this, and add 30, 40 margin. Let's add 50 margin top. Okay, like that. So let's see, it is looking like that. Just we have to add some spaces. So choose the main grid box, then add 40. Let's add 50. And okay, so just you have to change the content. So let me go here, and we're gonna just change the background image. So let me choose this background image for this, make it large. Okay, and for the last one, go to styles, and we're gonna choose this background image again. Let me choose this background image. Okay, so now this section is also ready. Just we have to duplicate it one more time. So what we have to do, we have to go to this main grid box, and just duplicate this main grid box like this. Okay, so let me preview this. Okay, so this is also done. Just update this. So you can see that we have some less space here, so you can go to the second main grid box and just remove this margin top padding, margin top, just update. Okay, so let me refresh in the front end. You can see that this is ready about the section, and also about this grid section is also ready, and also the hover effect is working properly for all this. You can see that you have to just change the image here. Okay, so let's move to the next section, which is our services section. Okay, so for making the services section we have to another add a grid here. So let's add a section here. Okay, so after that let's go to the section, and here we're going to choose 1300 pixel minimum width, and go to advanced and choose and remove all the padding. And after that we have to add an image. So let's go to styles, and from here we're going to choose a background image. So let me choose this image this time. Okay, so go to position, made then make the center and center, then go to display size and choose it, this cover. Okay, so after that we have to go to layout, and in the layout we have to add some min height. So let's add 500 min height. Okay, so let's add 500. Okay, like this. And after that we have to add this text. So for adding the text, let me copy the text from the above, and we're gonna paste this here. So let's name this services, so we know which section is which. Okay, so if you click here it will show all, and if you click again it will remove all, as simple as that. Okay, so let's go to services, go to layout and choose the center and center. Okay, so let's write it here, our services. And after that we can let's go to styles, and we're gonna give some background overlay to this. So let's go to here, and we're gonna choose black. Let's adjust the opacity. So let's choose this. Okay, so now we have to make this grid. So for making the grid we have to go to this widget again. And okay, so for this what we have to do, we have to add this grid in another section. So let's add this section, and for this I'm going to choose the 1200 width, and let's go to advanced, remove all the paddings, and inside this we're gonna add four sections. So let me drag and drop this, go to container, inside this make it full width, and go to advanced and remove all the paddings. Okay, so now we're gonna write it here, main box, and inside this all the boxes are there. So let's duplicate this, and one more time let's go to main box, and from here go to layout and make it center and center, and just choose the row. So it will be like that. So okay, so now what we have to do, uh, we have to go to our first container, go to layout, and from here go to advanced and add the padding of 20. Then go to styles and go to border, and here we have to add some border. Let's choose the two, and for the border color I'm going to choose the theme to color. Okay, so like this, okay, so this will be not visible right now because we don't have content. So let's add this image. Okay, so let's go to widget, from here drag and drop an image, then go to choose image, and let's choose the image, any image. Okay, so let's choose this. Okay, so images come, now we have to add this, let's go to here, and here we're gonna drag and drop this. So let's change the content, sport, sport activities. Okay, let's go to styles, and from here we're gonna choose the theme to color, make it center, and just change the pockets font here, increase the size like this. Okay, so for this I'm gonna choose the Oswald font. Okay, so it takes less space, so I like this font. So you here you can see that I have latest dark color. So let's make this, and if you want to remove, let's some. Okay, so now we have to add the lorem ipsum, means the text, the drag and drop this here, and go to styles and make it center. And for this we're gonna choose the theme color. Okay, so let's choose this text color, and for this I'm gonna choose the poppin font, and adjust the font size, and it'll go to styles and make it italic. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's increase and make it 15. Okay, so now we have to add this button. So let's drag and drop a button widget, make it center, and after that go to styles and make it completely transparent. We don't want the, and for this we're gonna choose the theme too, and let's go here and change the content here. Read more. Here you can add the link of the button where you want to add. Okay, so just add a link. Then go to styles, and here in the typography. For the decoration, choose underline. Okay, so let's make it poppins, and for this let's increase the font size like that. Okay, so okay, so let's me preview this. Okay, so you can see that this is looking good. You can also go to this, and from here in the padding remove all the padding, so the box will be little bit this. Okay, so on the hover, what we have to do, so let's go to main container. Here we have to add the border background color of white, completely white, and in the hover we're gonna add theme one, and let's okay, so let's see like this. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so we can choose this color. Okay, so you can, let's choose this. Okay, so something like that. Okay, okay, let's choose this. Okay, perfect. So now what we have to do, we have to just duplicate this. So for duplicating this, let's remove all the containers, previous container, then we're gonna duplicate this and duplicate this one more time. Okay, so let's we preview this, looking like that. Just we have to do, go to the main box, go to advanced, and untick this, choose the em, and let's add some negative margin like that, so it will be to the top like this. Okay, so you can see that our service sections are also ready. Just we have some, so let's make this like that 8. Okay, so this is looking good. Okay, okay, so our services section is also ready. If you want to increase some height, I think let's increase some height to 600. Okay, 500 is good. Okay, so it is good. Okay, so let's go to services, and here if I add 50, add 100, and let's go to the main boxes. I want to put it little bit top like that, so it will look good. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so let's update. So let's move to our next section. So refresh this. Okay, so let me refresh this here. Okay, so you can see that our this section is also ready. Now let's move to our this section where we have to make this fixed image section. So let me add this here, and for this remove all the padding and go to layout, and from here go to this and choose the 1300 pixel of this, and in the back style choose the background image to this. Okay, so and go to default, choose the center and center, and for the display size choose the cover. Okay, then go to layout, and here we can also add the padding, or you can, okay, so let's go to advanced, and here we're gonna write okay, let's go to layout, and let's choose the 500 minimum width like this. So now what we have to do, we have to add this. So let's go here and we're gonna copy this from the top. Let's paste this here and let's add this call to action. Okay, so inside this, we're gonna make it like that. Choose this left option. Let's see. Okay, so it is looking like that. Now what we have to do, you have to add this. So for adding this, go to widget. From here, search the list and just drag and drop the icon list. Now we have to just change the content. So let me quickly copy this here and we're gonna paste it here. Remove the rest, duplicate. Okay, so like that. Now go to styles and go to icon and here we're gonna choose the theme too. Let's increase this to 25. Add some gap like that. Go to list and here we're gonna add some space between. Let's go to text and here we're gonna make it white. Okay, something like this for the pop. And let's choose here pop in font. Let's increase the font size. Okay. Okay, so let's go to icon. Here we're gonna make it 21. Okay, so let me quickly copy this. Okay, so let me copy this content. Go to content. Here we're gonna paste this. Let me copy this also. Okay, so you can change the content according to you, but just for looking good, and just quickly pasting the content. Okay, so it is looking like that. So now just you have to add this button. So for adding the button, you can just copy this from the top. So this is the beauty of Elementor. We can copy any section or the pyramid section from anywhere. Okay, so now we have to go to call to action, go to layout, and from here add 40. Let me add 50. Let's preview it. Okay, so this is done. So you can see that we are getting space here, but we are not getting space here. So what we have to do, we have to go to this main box, and here just we have to add. Let's add 100. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right now we have this. So and for this fixed image, you have to go to call to action, go to styles, and from here in the attachment choose fixed. So the image will be fixed below. You just update. So let's refresh this in the front end. Okay, so you can see that hover effect is also working. Just you have to change the content, and this section is also done. Okay, so here we have the blackish color. You can just go to hover, and here just make this black and make this white. Okay, so make this white. Okay, perfect. Let's update. Okay, so let's make this section. So for making this section, we have to choose another container. Okay, like that. Go to this, then choose here 1300 pixel width again. Go to advanced, remove all the padding. Then after that, add 80 to the top and 80 to the below. Okay, then go to this, and here we're gonna copy this and paste this. Let's write this uh, steps section, something like that. And for that step section, go to layout and choose this sentence center. And for this, how to plan a camping trip. Okay, so let's write it here. How to plan a camping trip. So here go to styles, and from here go to style. Okay, go to transform and choose the capitalize. Okay, so it will be automatically capitalized like this. Now we have to make this. So okay, so for making this, what we can do, uh, let's go to here and we're gonna drag and drop a container here. So let's make it full width, advance, to remove all the padding. Then inside this, we're gonna add two container. So let's choose full width and remove all the padding. and also duplicate this. Now we're gonna go to the main container of these two boxes, make it center and center, so it is looking like that. Now inside this, what we can do, we can add two container again. Okay, make it full width and go to advanced, remove the padding, then just duplicate this. Go to the main container of these two now and go to layout and make it flex center center. Okay, so this is now just drag and drop the image here. Let me choose any circular image here. Okay, and after that we have to, let's go to styles and let's do it like that. Let's make it 80. Then go to here and here we're gonna add this. So write it here your content, know your limits. Go to styles and here we're going to choose the black and let's choose the visual fonts and for the typography I'm gonna choose okay, so let's choose 25, 24, and this would be 500. Okay, so let's make this brownish color a little bit darker like that. Now we have to add the lorem ipsum, so let me copy the lorem ipsum from here and I'm gonna paste this here. So let's go to styles and we're gonna make this like that. Okay, so let's make it a little bit darker like that. Okay, so this section is ready, just we have to okay, so here we have this section, inside this we have two section, one. Okay, so now we have to just delete this and just duplicate this. Okay, so let's see preview. Okay, so you can see that sections are ready. Just what we have to do, we have uh, made two boxes, parent or something. You can like write this. So go to main box and here go to advanced. Okay, so go to main box. Just we have to duplicate this main box, and after duplicating, go to the second this box, and from here make it row reverse. Okay, so this will not work because we have to reverse inside the container of this. So let's go to this and choose row reverse, and also for that choose the row reverse like this. Let's preview. Okay, so you can see that this is works, only some spacing difference. Okay, so this is also looking good, so you can just play with this like here you can make this to the this direction, like here you can see. If I go here, go to styles and make it like that. Okay, something like that, so it will be like this also, so you can play according to your designs. Okay, so let's keep, for this video we're gonna keep it like that. Okay, so this is also looking good. Just you have to change the content, just go to here and let's make quickly choose the images. Let's choose this image, and for this I'm gonna choose this compass, select. Okay, so now we have to go to this container, and here I'm gonna write 40, or you can write 70, whatever gap you want. Okay, so this section is also ready, just we have to update this. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to just let's make this form section. Okay, so let's refresh this. Okay, so you can see that all sections are ready. Let me quickly make the form section. So let's add a two section layout and go to here, make it 1300. Go to advanced, remove all the padding. Now inside this, so let me name this contact. and for this we have to go to advanced, remove all the padding, and for this also remove all the padding. Okay, so now you have to choose an image here also. So let me go here, go to styles, go to advanced, and from here we're gonna choose 80 and 80 to the bottom. And now what we have to do, we have to go to style, and here we have to choose a background image. So let's choose the background image, this. Okay, then make it center and center, and for the display size make no repeat, display size cover. Okay, so now we can go to the background overlay, and from here choose the background color black, and let's play with opacity. Okay, so this much. Now what you have to do, you have to just copy this from the top. Let's paste this here. Okay, so let me write this contact us, and for the text below uh, we can go here. Let's copy this here, go to styles and make it left align, and now just we have to duplicate the content, so you can add the real content here. So I'm just duplicating this. Okay, let's go to styles, and from here I'm going to choose the pop-ins, and let's increase this. Okay, 17. Now let's go to advanced, and here I'm gonna, in the right direction, I'm gonna give some 100 padding. Okay, so for the text you can also make it justified like this. Okay, so now we have to add this button. So for adding the button, we have already made this button. So let me go here, and we're gonna copy this from here. So let's paste this here. Okay, so this button is kept copied. Just to change the content, suppose right here reaches. Okay, so just go to this container, go to layout, and here let's add some margin or gap to it. Let's give it 40. Let's preview this. Okay, so this is looking like that. Now we have to do go to widget. Let's add a form here like this. Okay, so now for making this type of form, what we have to do, we have to go to this. So let's choose this 50% for the email. Choose this 50% in the placeholder right here. Enter your valid name, and for the email, write it here. Enter your valid email, and let's go to form fields, and here we have to just hide the label. Okay, so now let's add another item, and for this we're gonna choose this text. Okay, so for the placeholder, this will be address, and for the placeholder we're gonna write it here. Enter your valid address, and this would be above the message like that, and for the message we're gonna choose the 6 column. Okay, so for the fields we're gonna make it medium, so let's choose this large. Okay, so now we have to go to the button, and here let's write submit. Okay, and let's choose this medium. Okay, so now what do we have to do, go to styles, and from here we're gonna choose the column gap of 30, and for the row gap also we're gonna choose the 30. Okay, so let's first go to the button, and for the button, for the background color we're gonna choose the theme too. Okay, so we here at the first we have to choose the this color, and on the hover we're gonna choose the white, and for the text color we're gonna choose the black. Okay, and for the border radius, we're gonna choose this 20. Okay. So here in the HTML field, we're gonna make it black, and for the typography, we're gonna make it Poppins. Let's increase the font size. Okay. Okay, so if you want to make this in the center, you can go to this container, go to layout. Okay, go to this container, go to layout, and from here make it center and center. So it will be completely centered like that. So it is looking good. Okay, so let's update. So let's refresh this. Okay, so you can see that our all sections are ready, and just we have to make the header and footer and this scroll to top button. And at last, I will show you how to make the responsiveness and add some animations. Okay, so get back to our so let's get back to the dashboard from here, and after that we have to make the menus. So let's first make the menus. So the menus which we want. So the menus which we want are the home, about, packages. So let's write it here. Final menu. Choose the header and make the menu. And let's choose this add to menu. And in the custom links, we're gonna make write it here about, and write it here about the write about. Then about packages services. So let's write here packages for this also. Then write it here services this also. And after that we're gonna write here contact add to menu. Okay, so let's save the menu. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go to the templates, and from here go to the theme builder. So let's open the theme builder here and go to header, and here we're gonna make this header. Okay, so let's wait for it to open. So yes, so let's make this row direction. Choose the row direction, and let's choose a 1300 pixel full width, and go to advanced and remove all the padding. Go to styles, and here we're gonna choose this matte color. Okay, so this, so let's save this color, uh, header and footer bg color, bg and footer bg. So you can write anything whatever you want. So let's go to here, and we're gonna drag and drop logo. So you can choose your image logo. Just you have to drag and drop an image widget here. So I'm gonna write here debug entity. If you don't subscribe to this channel. So now we have to make it like that. So for making this, I'm gonna go to styles, and let's choose this white, and for this I'm gonna choose Cotswold font. Okay, so let's increase the font size. So at first what do you want to do, we're gonna give some padding. So let's go to container, and we're gonna give the padding from the top. Let's give 20 and 20. Okay, so let's give it 22. Okay, so it is looking like that. So let's go to this text, and here we're gonna enter a span tag here. So enter a span tag again. Here we're gonna give the custom styling like this. So for this, I have to choose the color. So the color is B6984E. So let's go to here, and in the span tag, open a style, and here I'm gonna choose the color hash B6984E. Okay, and let's put the semicolon, and here we're gonna write text like this font style italic. Okay, like that. So let's publish this and entire site and save and close. Okay, so now we have to go to this, and we have to just drag and drop a menu. So let's drag and drop the WordPress menu here. Okay, let's go to container, and here we got a space between and center. Okay, so let's go to this style, and here we're gonna make the white. Go to typography, here we're gonna make it Oswald, and let's go to transform, choose the uppercase, choose the 500, and let's increase the this like this. Okay, then what we have to do, we have to go to here, and here we're gonna add the space between, and just add the divider like that. Okay, so just we have to add these animations. Okay, so for adding this animation, you can go to content, and from here choose the background, and for the fade in, sweep right. So here you will find so many animations according to this pointer, so you can just go in. So let's write it here, sweep up like that. Okay, so I will write enter the sweep right like this. So this is done, so just we have to change this color. So let's choose the theme one, and for this white, and for the theme color theme one. Okay, so like that. Now we have to go to this, and here we're gonna drag and drop this button widget, and let's from here drag and drop this at last. Now just write it here, order now, and go to styles, choose this here in theme one, make it white, and for the border radius choose the 100. So let's go to content, and here we're gonna choose the medium. Okay, so let's go to style again, and here we're gonna choose the theme 2. Okay, and for the typography we're gonna choose the font. Let's increase the font weight like this. Okay, so on hover we're gonna make this like that, so you can also write it here, book now. Okay, and on the hover we're gonna make the background color white, and for the text color it would be black, and for the hover we're gonna make this pulse grower plus. So here you will find so many animation you can choose here. Let's that pop up like that something. So let's, I'm gonna choose the bounce in. Okay, so let's decrease the font weight, or let's update it here. Okay, so here we have to just change the font weight to 400. Okay, like that, let's update. Okay, so our header is ready. Just let's go to our home page. Here go to settings, and from here we have to choose the Elementor full width. So after choosing the Elementor full width, it will load the header above. So right now our header is not fixed, so let's so you can see that it is not fixed, so let's make it fixed. For making it let's choose the little darkish color here, uh, like that. Okay, okay, so let's write here header footer bg2. Okay, let's update. So let's refresh our home page, main page, and yeah, let's update also. Okay, so now so let's now refresh. Okay, so here you can see that our header is ready, and just it is not sticky. So for making this sticky, what we can do, we can go here, and in the advance choose the motion effect, and in the sticky choose the top. So let's update, and let's refresh this. Okay, so you can see that there is some network issue. So let me open this in the incognito, and let me refresh this here. Okay, so you can see that in the incognito it is working fine. I think there is some cache issue. So when this happens, you have to just open the your website in the incognito, and it will work properly like that. So we're gonna refresh our page now in the incognito only. So let's move to and just make our footer. Okay, so for making the footer we can what we can do, we can just go to the theme builder again. Okay, like that, and from here we're gonna go to footer, and from here we're gonna add new. So let's add this here, and for this go to styles, and from here choose the bg color, header and footer bg2. Okay, so let's go to advanced, remove all the padding. Here we, if we don't choose 1300 pixel, it will also work because we have only small content here. So let's choose the list here, and we're gonna drag and drop this. Let's remove all this and go to styles and make it center. You can also make this center from here, center. So let's go to this, and here we're gonna add some 20 padding. So let's go to content, and here we're gonna choose the copyright icon, insert, and for the content we're gonna write here copyright 2024. You can write it here your website name. Okay, something like that. So let's go to here, and here in the icon we're gonna choose the theme too, and let's increase some. And for the text we're gonna choose the Oswald font, and let's increase the font of this, and let's make it white. Okay, so let's make it white. Let's increase it little bit more. Okay, so perfect. Now I just publish this, save and close. Okay, so you can see that our icon is little bit to the top, so just make it center and center properly, or you can also adjust this by using this. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, so you can see that it is still not loading, so let's refresh our incognito. Okay, so let's get back to at that last. Okay, so you can see that here we have the footer also. Okay, so now just we have to move the top button. So let's go to footer, and in the footer we're going to drag and drop an icon like that. For the icon choose arrow, and let's choose this one. Okay, just go to styles, and from here choose a color whatever you want to give, and go to advanced, and from here make the position fixed, and make this right bottom, and just add 30 and 30. Okay, and what, go to content, and in the link right here uh, top. Okay, something like that. Let's update. So now we have to go to our remove this, go to home, and in this section in the advanced add the css id top, and let's update. Okay, so let's go to incognito, and here we're gonna refresh our front end. So you can see that top two arrow button is come here, and if I click it will take me to the top where you have given the top css id. Okay, so our all sections are ready now. You can see that if I click here the links are not working. The links are not working like here. If I click it will take me to all the sections. So for doing that you have to just give the id. So let's go to this. This don't have id, like in the about us we're gonna give the id about, and for this we're gonna give the id packages, and now for the services we're gonna give the id services. Okay, so here you can write plan your camping trip or whatever you want. Okay, so let's write it here, plan your camping trip. Okay, whatever you want to write, and for this I'm gonna choose a css id of contact. Okay, so let's update. So now let's go to front end, let's refresh. Okay, so let's go to top, and on click of the about you can see that all links are working. Okay, So now let's move to the final part of the video where I will show you the mobile responsiveness and the animation. So let me show the animation. I will not add the animation in whole website. I will show you how to add. So let's suppose I want to add the animation in it. So you can choose this, and after that you have to go to the motion effect, and from here just add the entrance animation by choosing from this. Okay, so you can see that here are so many options, but I'm gonna write zoom in and just give the time here. Suppose I want to show this animation after 200 milliseconds or something, and for this I want to show the animations after 400. So just write the animation here, what slide up after we have give the animation time 200 for this. So after 400, like this, and go to buy now button, go to motion effect and entrance animation, choose here slide left, and for this I will give 600, and for this also I will give 600, slide right 600. And for this section, if you want to give the wave animation, so you can go to advanced and go to motion effect, just give here slide up. Okay, so we have given 2 4 6, so write it here 800. Okay, so let's go to here again. Here we're gonna write slide in up 100, and for this go to advanced, then from the motion effect we are sliding up 246 800 1200, and for the last one we're going to choose the 1400 milliseconds, so it will come in a wave form. Slide in up 1400. Okay, so let's update. Let's go here and we're going to refresh this here. Okay, so you can see that animations are working, and also these boxes are coming with waves animation. Okay, so in this way you can add animation in your whole website. So let me show how to make the responsiveness of this. So let's go to, okay, here, then from here responsive mode, click here, and here you will find this. You can also add so many breakpoints. Okay, so let me quickly show you how to make this responsiveness. So for making this we have to go to this main container. Here you have to just add let's add padding of 20. Okay, so let's wait to it load, and let's choose this and go to styles, and let's choose this 45, make it center. Okay, just you have to change the font size and all in the mobile layout, like here you have to give 18. Okay, so like that something, and for this you can see that it is looking like that. So what we can do, we can go to about here. Okay, so let's make this center. Okay, so go to layout, here we have to make it center. Okay, so just style, and make it 40 or 50 according to that, and just add some margin top to it, so it will give some space like that. Okay, and for this we have to give some padding, so let's give 20, and for this make this center. Okay, so in this way you can add the animation, you can do the responsiveness. So here let's give 80 to the here. Okay, not 80, let's say 20, and let's untick this, and only for the bottom I'm going to give the 80, so it will give some space to it here above. Okay, so in this way let's update this, and let's refresh our front end once, and let's get back to the inspect option. Okay, so let's get back to the inspect, and here you can see that the responsiveness till now which we have made is working. Okay, is working. Just you have to change the width and all, like we have done in the desktop version. Okay, so let me show you how to make this header responsive. So right now you can see it is looking like that. You can also visit your header and footer from your home page only. Just click the header for changing the header. So let's go to book now button, go to advanced, and here we're gonna go to responsiveness, and we're gonna hide this button from text from the phone part. Okay, so right now you can see that we have this toggle button. So let's go to this, and here we're gonna choose a full width and choose the side option. Then in the center, okay, so let's add some padding to the left and right. So let's add here 22, 22. Choose your 10 and 10. Okay, so it's for the right, we're gonna choose 10. Okay, so let's go to content. Okay, so now you can see that it is coming like this. So just you have to go to the style, and from here in the drop down option you can give some color here, like suppose if you want to give the background color here. So let me choose this theme color, and for this I'm going to choose the blackish one. And for the typography we can choose Oswald font here. So if I go here, it is looking like that. And for this you can choose the whitish color, okay, something like that. And for the hover you can choose the background color to this theme to text color to this, and similarly for the active also theme to and this color to the white, like this. Okay, so something like that. So in this way, so let's go to the here toggle button, and for styling the toggle button we can make it here white, okay. And for the background color you can add here theme to and make it something like this. And for the hover color let's add white, and for the text color make it black. Okay, so our mobile menu is ready. Let's update, and let's get back to the front end, and let's refresh this. Okay, so let's get back to the inspect. Okay, get back to the inspect option. So you can see that mobile menu is working perfectly. If I click, the menu will appear, and also the it is taking me to all the sections, okay, like that. Okay, so in this way we can make the full website by using the Elementor Flexbox container. Okay, so just you have to add and change the content. Just you have to do the mobile responsiveness and just add the animation like I told you here. Okay, so in this way you can make this full website from scratch.